Hi there. My name is Jen, and I am the owner and founder of Noble Self-Publishing, which you can find at nobleselfpublishing.com. And I'm getting ready to launch Noble Self-Publishing Academy, where I've basically taken all of my self-publishing knowledge that I've gathered over the last 10 years, as well as some of the things I've learned about the publishing industry as it's evolving. And I'm basically putting it into courses and sharing all this information. So if this is something that you are interested in, I would like to invite you to enroll in the very first Noble Self-Publishing Academy course, which is called How to Self-Publish Your Kindle ebook in 1 week for free. So the actual self-publishing process does not cost a dime. It doesn't cost anything if you know what you're doing. And this comes as a surprise to some people still, but it really shouldn't, because the technology is all there. The information is all there. It's just a matter of digging around and finding it, right? And then trial and erroring your way through it. However, if you are kind of not into the whole trial and error thing, a course like this, plus the Facebook group as support, is the perfect place for any self-publishing author or aspiring author to begin. Let me tell you why. When you're submitting to traditional publishers, they no longer are only concerned about your book and its content. They are now also concerned with, do you have a social media following? Do you have a readership? Do you already have a book out? And they usually like it if you do. So that's why self-publishing is such a great place to start, because learning curve wise, it's fairly simple and it's really not that complicated. And you get to begin building your audience in a very organic kind of way and learn as you go. So that way, if and when you do, if this is your goal, get a traditional publisher, then you'll already be ahead of the game and you'll be that much more likely to gain their favor, I guess. So some of the things that you'll be learning without having to know any coding, by the way, is how to set up your KDP account so you can get paid, how to format and convert your ebook as well as test it, how to design a simple, elegant, and catchy book cover, how to fill out your keywords and metadata for best results, and how to set up your Amazon author page with Author Central. There are also bonus materials, right? So I'm still working on these. This is the only part of the course that I haven't completely finished yet. The bonus materials are well, first of all, you get a copy of my ebook for free, which is called Noble Self-Promotion for Independent Authors. And this is basically a book that I put together while I was researching marketing for books specifically. And the reason why I'm being so particular about the way I say that is because I've studied marketing in general for a long time and worked with people who are marketers for a long time as clients. But the book world is a little bit different. You know, there are different things that work for books that don't necessarily work for everything else, and vice versa. So knowing this, I kind of picked apart everything and put together all the information that I found. And of course, my advice is to pick like 3 to 5 different marketing activities and stick to only those for a while, and then change one thing at a time until you can kind of test and see what brings you the most book sales. You know what I mean? So there's a little tidbit right there. Some of the other bonuses included are a brief section on how to make changes to your book's description, product page, and more with your Author Central account. This will help with your book's discoverability and visibility in the search engines. And 3 key things to make sure you put into your book after publishing but before launching, and why you should never, ever, ever skip this part, because it will seriously help your book's sales as well as getting more reviews. So these are just some of the things that are included in the course and some of the things that you will learn. If this is if this sounds like a good starting point for you, or if you've been considering self-publishing and haven't really been sure, I really recommend just taking a look at the YouTube channel, at least the Noble Self-Publishing YouTube channel. And if you like my style, and if you like, I'm a very casual kind of instructor. I'd like to sit here with a cup of coffee and just have a conversation and exchange information and have like a brainstorming session or whatever. And we can do all that. We can do all that because the technology is here and I'm the boss. So if this sounds good to you, I, again, would like to invite you to enroll. And the links are in the description, and I hope to see you in class as well as on the Facebook group page. Thanks so much for watching.